In this session, we're going to continue with debtors maintenance, and we're talking about the middle column, and we're starting with our telephone numbers. Telephone numbers are all static fields where you enter your telephone numbers. You can enter a telephone number 1 and a telephone number 2 here. You've got a cell phone number you can enter, a fax number. Now, banking details of this data. If you need the banking details of the data, you can fill your banking details or their banking details in here. You can fill that in here. If you had a bank account sub-account, you can fill it in, or you've got the bank code, perhaps the EFT number is different, then you can fill that in. If you don't have the detail, you can actually leave the detail out. You don't have to fill it in. Here you've got your bank account type, and then you can specify what type of bank account your data have got. You can also specify if you require a proof of payment from them. Then the next field we have here is our email address. You can now fill in or type the email address of your data here. But what is very, very important is to remember that if you want to send emails to this person, that you must have the option email document on. For instance, if you want to email your data statements, you must make sure that this checkbox is ticked. Otherwise, the email will not send to that data. Even if you say email to all, and this option is off, this data will not receive his statement in an email format. Then the next option, the next option we're going to discuss is our VAT number. If this data or this company that you're adding has got a VAT number, it is a must. In other words, this number will now appear on their details when you process a transaction. You can then type in the tax number. You can also specify the VAT status of this data. Is this a normal VAT client? In other words, 14% normal VAT rate for South Africa. Or is this a client that is an export client or a Section 7? That means that if the goods have got VAT on, and this is, for instance, an export client, no VAT will be charged. So it's important to make sure that the VAT status is correct. And that concludes this little section on debtors maintenance.